This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Broomfield, Colorado. I'm here with the owner and founder of Psiphon Consulting Company. Basically, since 2001, has been providing website internet help for small businesses out there across Denver. Let me ask you, first of all, why don't you share with the viewers out there what got you involved in this type of industry?
Well, I was always in the technical industry since the start of my career. And I've been doing hardware, firmware, and software design when the internet came around. And when the internet came around, I said, you know, there's something to this. This is just too cool for it to be a passing fad. So I got into doing websites. And then I realized that I'd do these websites, and you have to get traffic to them. So I began learning how to, the strategies to get traffic to your website. And then I realized, once you have traffic to your website, that you can monetize it and create income and generate income and use your website to build your business. So
that's what really got you involved in it, was the fact that you went out and did it for yourself first and then realized this was a need for everyone.
Well, I was also doing it for others because I started out doing websites.
Right.
And I realized my talent was more in the online strategy as opposed to the creative design look and feel aspect.
You got it. Let me ask you this. Designing tomorrow's needs today, quite honestly, why do you feel this is probably more relevant today than it was even 10 years ago when you first started?
Well, the internet is it's a platform that's rapidly changing. So you really need to be on the leading edge of what's going on, what's coming down the pipe, what is becoming popular, so you know how to integrate it into your online strategy.
Wonderful. Let me ask you, what type or size of businesses are you most comfortable with?
I work with established small to mid-sized businesses.
Okay.
And I focus on B2B, businesses that offer services to other businesses.
Wonderful. So the small businesses and medium business in between right there works great for you. It's wonderful to have somebody out there to be able to guide a person into internet marketing in such a way, because quite honestly, the statistics are staggering as far as how many fail out there. And quite honestly, nobody plans to fail, but they fail to plan. Tell me your business internet, your strategy approach, a plan that you can put together for them.
Well, first of all, it's really about positioning your business in front of your target market. Okay. Whether that's online, offline, wherever. It's like you have to get your business in front of the people you want to serve. And so the whole strategy is based around that foundation. Sure. It's also based around the foundation of, are you connecting with that target market? So they may come to your website, but if they don't connect to it, they don't feel like they want to, follow through and call you or send you an email. So it's really looking at the whole overall strategy, the whole overall, how it fits into your business. Sure.
Sure. Let me ask you, one of the things out there you said earlier was the fact that, okay, you got the website built. A lot of people put a lot of emphasis there, a lot of their money involved in there. But quite honestly, you got this site, and if nobody's finding it, then it's kind of pointless to you. What do you offer in the way of search engine optimization for these folks?
Well, I offer really making their website relevant. That's what the search engines like to see, and that's what they base a lot of their algorithms around. They are changing their algorithms, but the bottom line is it's still all about relevancy. If you want to search for men's ties, okay, you want to find sites that talk about men's ties, and have information about men's ties, not sites that, might mention, randomly here and there about men's ties, or pulling up a story that, they're talking about how somebody's dressed, So that's what I focus on, and that's what all of my strategy is based around, is how to make the site relevant for your target market. And so that's what really helps you in the search engines.
So you're saying that you have to know the language of the search engines to be able to get them to respond.
Yes, and also the language of the target market. How are they going to find your services? What are they typing into the search engines to find your services? Sure. Because most people, you may start out thinking they're going to type this in, but once you start to do your research, you find out that they're really typing something else in that you haven't even thought of.
Interesting. We've got the site now. People are finding it. It's in the search engines. You've got the counters going up. People are visiting it. But a lot of times people aren't seeing more customers. They're not seeing more clients. Tell me what you have in the way of web conversion.
Well, there's a couple of things, and the first thing is looking at what are you presenting to them. Is your site, your site grab them? Does your site tell them that you can solve their problems? Are you addressing the kind of issues on your site that your target market is having? And then as well, do they feel comfortable with taking that next step on your site?
Wonderful. I know one of the tools out there, or even income opportunities that you feel a lot of small companies miss, are webinars. What do you have there for them?
Well, webinars are great, especially for service-oriented businesses, because for service-oriented businesses, their asset is their knowledge. And so there's a lot of ways they can use that to, one, market what they do online, and two, generate additional revenue streams. And webinars actually can serve both purposes. One, to get market with, and then two, to actually generate an additional revenue stream.
So you're able to educate the consumer, but you're also able to turn it into an income stream for you if they want to do paid webinars and that type of thing. So you actually set up the marketing for those webinars for them as well. And what about the e-commerce, so they can actually receive money right at the site?
Yeah, so I actually have, you just show up with your PowerPoint. I provide the platform, the landing page, the payment, e-commerce part of that, right. And even the production. So at the end, they get a recording of the webinar that they can use to, as an income stream or a lead generator.
Wonderful. Folks, if you take a look at the bottom of the screen right there, you're going to see her website right there. Basically, the website is morewebsiteexposure.com, where you're basically going to learn about a Psiphon consulting company. You're going to learn about Bee's work, what she does, some of the products and services that she's able to offer you out there. And you can also stay connected with her, obviously, on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and she will let you know possibly what she has available, even training programs that she has out there. Speaking of that, let's say we've got a company or organization out there that needs someone to speak for them, or basically to teach their members how to benefit from the internet. Are you able to provide for that?
Yes, I also do public speaking as well, where we can focus on a specific topic that is relevant for their members. And I've done many workshops as well.
Wonderful. Is there anything out there, someone who's thinking about bringing you on board with them? Obviously, it's a great benefit for any company out there. The optimization, as well as an income stream that can be produced right from the website. What would you tell them if they're thinking about bringing you on board?
Well, what I would tell them is look at your whole overall strategy, and what are you doing in terms of how is it fitting together? Because there's so many things out there that you could do. And, some people are doing, one thing here, another thing over there, then they're tweeting, and then maybe they're doing something on Facebook. But, is it working together? And so it's all about whatever you choose, make sure it fits into your online strategy so everything you do builds on itself. And then also look at ways in which you can automate certain functions so it's a lot easier for you to perform your online marketing tasks.
Wonderful. You've got it all right there, folks. Take a look at the bottom of the screen. Once again, her website is right there. We've also put her contact information right there at the bottom of the screen so you can reach out to her. And remember, strategically positioning you for more income. And that is a Psiphon Consulting Company with Bee. And let me ask you one last thing. Small company out there who's really thinking about starting a website in general, is that a good thing nowadays? And is it just absolutely a requirement?
It's actually a requirement. I mean, every time you meet somebody, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to go to your website. And so if you don't have a web presence, people will think, well, maybe it's a hobby, or you're not really ready to do business yet. You're still ramping up, so you really want to have your web presence established as when you're out doing business.
Great answer. So basically, folks, get your website established, then call Bee Hopkins. She will help you out right there and put you on the map on the World Wide Web. This is Gary Atencia with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.